headphones, I have not yet checked my input levels. So I'm probably the culprit for why I'm always louder on the live. But
But
the
that's
recordings come out fine.
yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like they come out fine.
So it must be something to do with like it must be my input.
We'll
Marcy is right.
we'll do another temp check with the crowd today.
I can oh when can we have our drops done by?
I can do those like probably tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Tomorrow?
like by Friday night.
Okay, perfect. Have it done
Let's
by
say Friday
Friday.
night. Friday night's good.
Ooh, I
Oh,
see
I
us
see we're
live.
live on
Yes. We're live
Tube.
on Twitch. I'm gonna close it now.
There we go. Oh my gosh, hi you guys.
Hey everybody.
Let's see. All right, cool.
We're
I'm
ready, dude.
feeling good. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, born ready.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Well, let's
Shit.
Shit.
Recording in progress.
There he goes.
I'm
Liz.
on a 3 week streak.
I'm proud of
So
you.
I'm kind of like killing it right now. All right,
Wow.
so that's here. And we are going. Let's do it, guys. Nope. That's not what happened. Thanks, GarageBand. Okay, I clicked on like super wrong spot. Okay, we're going. Dude, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. My name is Mark,
I'm Vic.
I'm Evelyn.
and we are
To live and talk
Talk
in
in
LA.
fucking damn it,
I
dude.
forgot we were doing that, to be honest.
I thought that was pretty good.
I was
I was
messing with my things.
Was that the
Oh.
best one yet?
I thought so.
Gravature, what up?
Yeah, okay, Victor, what was like the rule of improv? It's all about eye contact, and I was
Yeah.
watching you specifically, and you're just diddling your thumbs, looking down to
You
the
picked the
left.
wrong person because I was watching you.
I-
If we would have been watching each other, it would have been
It's
perfect.
a we're trying to have a three-way right now, and it didn't go to plan. But you know what? We're here, so I'm feeling good.
I've got all these fun things on my desk, and I realized it just now as we're starting the show. I had to pick them all up.
Well, hey, at least you got it.
Whoops. Yeah.
Evelyn, you look so nice today.
Oh, thanks. I dressed up just for you guys. The
Yes.
bromies. Since you guys went to Ren Fair without me, I figured I could at least do some kind of dressing up, even if it wasn't Renaissance dressing up, which we could talk about how Mark dresses up. I might be jumping the gun. I'm sorry for stealing your topic here. But yeah, I decided I'd just dress it up a little bit just for you guys.
It's
Nice. Very professional.
you know what's interesting? Like she's wearing less, but she's more dressed up.
Yeah, dude.
Typically, she's more covered up and she's
Mhm.
less dressed down. How does that work? What's going on here?
If you're a woman, you can never win.
I was gonna say, I think it's a woman thing. She's unlocked that ability because for us, we have to add more. We have.
He's
to
like,
add
it's a
more.
superpower.
Yeah, like for guys, you can't dress up by wearing less. I mean, unless you started off with a suit, but then there's no dressing up from there. You know, you can only add a
Well-
tie, a vest, a jacket. It's tough. Dude.
It's super topical right now because we're sitting here Wednesday live on Twitch or YouTube. What's up? Lakers were playing at the Mavericks. Evelyn, that's the former team of Luka Magic, Luka Doncic.
Oh, I didn't even know that. So thank you for that.
And
I'm sure I knew that when we covered the Luke episode, but
so it's hot here, it's cooking, and I'm sweating watching the score, and they made my boy cry, man. Like
Damn.
I don't know if you saw it, but like he was watching. They put together a video package for him, like "Thank you, Luca," and
A little
they
late for that.
they played it. They thank you, Fat Boy, for leaving. That's what they said. Like that's what the PA announcer said. And welcome back to Dallas, Fat Boy Luca. Like they did the whole song and dance for him. They made
I
him
love
cry,
that.
and it made me feel so fucking like Luca has been so good. Like I feel like Luca's been a great fit in LA. Before the show, I copped me a pair of Lucas. I got me a pair like a new pair of shoes
He has
just
his
for
own
him.
shoes. I want to see.
Yeah, he has his own shoes. I got the Spacemans or
Can
something.
you put him
right
on
there.
screen? Because I'm curious to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
It's the newest drop, so it's to Luca. Victor, what size shoes are you?
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that, dude?
Is I didn't know that was like a thing. Like, what are you size 6 or something? Because then that's an issue. You can
I'm like I'm in the very average shoe size. I'm like a 9.5, something like
Mhm.
that.
I'm a
Okay.
solid 5.5 men's.
5.5
These
men's.
are pretty cool, actually.
That's what I'm saying. I saw them drop
They're
and I'm
not
like,
bad, yeah.
I was like, maybe I want to get them, but then
Depends on the
I
colorway, but
I said like after today, seeing him cry, getting ready for the game, and them calling him fat boy, I was like, nah,
dude,
I'm
maybe
in,
I'll
dude.
swap out my J's for these. These are Jordans too, huh?
They're
These are
Jordan brand, yeah.
these are
He's a
pretty
Jordan brand.
cool.
That's what I'm saying. There, you guys start talking.
I don't know if I'm crazy about the threes. They're okay.
We're just
Here's
a Luca fan group out here. I think we should all just I hope you know what, they should even donate a couple pairs our way just for ad rates. Like we're out there
yeah,
supporting this guy. And did you
I would
listen
wear
to
them.
the starter kit? I'm curious. So cool. Yeah, you guys should get it.
Are you asking Luca if he listened to the starter kit?
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh,
Luca, did you hear it?
we'll
Did you hear
find
our
out. We just
starter
gotta keep
kit?
tagging him. Just message him every
Yeah.
day until he does it. Um, Mark, I actually wanted to ask you about Jordans. This is just reminding me of something, right? Because I was talking to this girl at my work about Jordans, and I was telling her the ones that I like, right? Evelyn, I don't know if you know. Are you a Jordan fan?
I'm not. I know that there's a Jordan and like a Van and like an
Okay.
All-Star, which is Converse. Like it's
So
pretty
there's
much it.
like it's on screen right now. I have it on screen for everybody, right? There's Jordans. There's like the
Yeah.
Jordan ones, which are like high top dunks, right? Those are the first ones, and then after that it starts to deviate, right? And they each have a number, and apparently some of them are ghetto and some of them are not. This is what I've learned from this chick from work, right? Because I was telling her, I showed her I have the threes. She's like, "Oh yeah, these are really nice. Those are threes." And I'm like, "Okay." I told her, I used to have a pair of the 13s, and I really like those. She says, "Oh, those are ghetto." And I was like, okay, well, I also like the 22s. And I was showing her, and every number I said, she says, damn, you like ghetto ass shoes, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? Do I,
Dude.
what's wrong with me that I like all the ghetto ones? Mark, can you clarify this at all?
You
And
know,
is it
like
true?
It's a if you know, you know. 100% this is true. I
the
even
only
know this as a non-shoe person.
the only one I know that if you're from the hood and you have violent tendencies, if you have black Air Forces,
Okay.
that's the one where it's like, okay, whatever in the streets happens, but stay away from the guy with black Air Forces. Like that's the person to steer clear from. The Jordans, like I couldn't tell you what's ghetto because like I don't have a lot of Jordans. I have a few,
Okay.
but I think they're fine. But
Because
like the
I
ones
think some of these are pretty cool, dude.
they are, but the ones you have are dope.
See, that's what's confusing me because I'm like, I don't actually think they're that dope, dude. But everybody else says they're dope, so maybe I'm the problem.
I don't know,
I think
man.
these
I don't
11s are pretty
understand
cool.
it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Some of these are too crazy though. There's just too much going on.
Like I tend to like the ones that are like people don't care about, and then the
Mhm.
ones that people are like, "Oh my God, obsessed!" Like they'd pay like bills and bills for. Like I'm like, what? Those are kind of ugly. Like I don't, so
Yeah,
I don't
I
align with that.
I think these threes look like an air conditioner or something. They have like the little vents and they have like the little plastic strappy parts and stuff. It confuses me.
What does
Anyways.
it mean if you have white Air Forces?
And it means you're down like
That means you're a teenage girl because I see every girl in high school wears white Air Force Ones and blue jeans and a white top
Is that
with
is that
the
true,
midriff
Mark?
showing.
I think so.
Corroborate.
I think
Yeah.
so. It's like driving a white convertible. That's like chicks and gay dudes, right? Like I think that's just. And now if you drive a cyber truck, then you're kind of a d bag. What's the most in the chat? Because we want you to play along because you're a part of the show. You're the fourth person, not the fourth man, not the fourth woman. We're a very gender fluid show, so you're the fourth person in the chat. Graphy, I'm gonna start calling him Graphy till
I
they tell
like
me
that.
otherwise. What's the most expensive pair of shoes you've ever bought?
Honestly, you're gonna be disappointed by this because I don't buy expensive shoes.
No, well, it doesn't matter what I'm disappointed by. The question is, what's the most expensive pair of shoes you bought?
The answer is probably my Doc Martens. They're like 120 bucks, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I think the most expensive shoe I ever purchased was a $105 Nike running shoe. when I was 21% body fat and I really cared about running. That's a big feat for a female.
Is 21% body fat high?
No,
That's low.
that's low. Like
Why?
where a male's like impressive number is like 9% or something like that. A female's like 18% is like you're athletic. Like you're actually physically athletic.
I think well, I have to ask because I don't know how your body fat came into the whole thing of buying shoes. So like let's unpack that because you felt like you had to bring that up. What's good? What?
Yeah, I was fit, dude. I was
Mhm.
physically, cardiovascularly, muscularly fit. I don't desire that any longer.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm now 30. I've aged out of those desires and I like a good burrito any day of the week.
Mm.
And I eat McDonald's probably more than I should. Um, but yeah, I was really invested in my physical fitness, and that was the only time I was willing to invest more than $100 in a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
So this was $105 pre-tax on Nike, and they
Hmm.
were Nike running shoes. So it's
Now,
like they were
Mark.
really flat.
Hmm.
Mark gets to set the high score. How much, Mark?
I
Okay.
bet.
How much?
It's not as high as you think, but like the follow-up question I have for you is what's the highest you're willing to go? And right now in my history of buying shoes, the highest price I've paid was $220, and
Yeezys?
That's not bad.
those were the Yeezys. And
Yes.
well, I mean, hey,
Yikes. Yeah.
this is pre Yay,
I just
pre
don't love the look of the Yeezy
Pre-Nazi.
to begin with, but
I think
when
they
we
look pretty dope,
compact
actually,
that,
but I didn't like that they were associated with Kanye. And then he
well, that's
became a Nazi. So it was like
that's
full
the
out.
problem. Uh, uh, sorry, I'm like typing and you just I was hoping you'd fill the air.
Sorry, you were in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So when I bought the Yeezys, I was like, so here's a throwback. So this is when Daniel was still here from Freshco's podcast, and he was buying Yeezys,
Yeah.
and he's like, dude, like they have your size, you should get them. And I was like, like they're $220, bro. I'm not gonna fucking spend $220 on the shoes. He's like, nah, they're dope. And I was like, they look cool. And he's like, but they feel great. And I was like, how good can they feel? I tried them on. I was like, I bought them immediately. They were like the most comfortable shoes ever. And the problem is now is that Kanye, I don't know if you guys are dialed in on your Ye tweets, has said some unfavorable things about the Jews and other things.
Not
He's
good
kind of
comments. Yeah.
he's not doing well. My
He's getting
boy's not doing
divorced
well,
now, too.
and
Did
it's
you hear that?
yeah, it's a shame because I was like you could not have find a bigger Kanye fan than me in 2004 when College Dropout came out. I was the
Yeah.
biggest stan for Kanye,
I was
and
gonna
now
say you guys put that kind of kindly that he
yeah.
just accidentally lost his mind. There is some severe shit going
No, it's
down,
not
but
good. Yeah.
It's
continue,
not.
continue.
I'm
It's
just
it's
following Mark's lead. I
no.
was going full. I said the N word. No, Nazi,
Yeah.
not the N word. Nazi. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Anyway, and then he was going soft, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
No,
Dude.
well, it's for the comedic effect because we know he's saying Nazi things. It's called comedy. I don't know. Like I'm trying it out here and there. Apparently, we need to be a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm sitting on these shoes, these Yeezys, which I think they're still comfortable. I think they look great, but now they're associated with them. And then for a while, because he was doing this like 2 years ago or a year ago, and he said some crazy ass shit. I put them on ice. I was like, I'll wear these later when things calm down. People forget about it. Then they kind of cool down, and then all of a sudden it just ramped back up. So now I'm like sitting on these Yeezys, and because I bought the Lucas, I said, you know what? I need to like just start clearing out my closet. So I got some size 10s. If anyone wants extra shoes,
I
I'll
just saw
give them
someone
up.
wearing Yeezys the other day at work.
Yeah.
Like the spacey looking ones though, not the comfortable like vertical line ones. Is the weird
Yeah.
ones that look like something out of Halo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
do.
crazy about those.
Well, well, that's the
do.
thing. Like, so now I'm sitting on these Yeezys, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. So,
Maybe you keep them and they end up like those kill yourself Nikes, the cult ones.
oh my God. Okay, so
Those look dope though. I wish I can get a pair of those, but
the
yeah.
Heaven's Gate Nikes. If you know me and you've known me for a long time, I am completely fucking obsessed with the Heaven's Gate Nikes.
they're really cool.
Evelyn, do you know about those?
I have no idea what that is.
I'm gonna put them on the stream. I
you
think
got-
we talked about them before. I'm gonna throw them up.
Please.
I'm gonna throw them up.
I'm sure.
So Heaven's Gate is a was a cult in the like mid '90s or something, and essentially they committed mass suicide,
Yeah.
and they drank some poison, but they bought these fire ass Nikes in mass bulk, and like so when they killed themselves, because when they drank the drink, they would not just die; they would be elevated and taken by the mothership to go
They were
to.
wearing these.
They were
They're
wearing their
hard as
shoes,
fuck, dude.
and yeah, dude, I will.
Okay, I know what
Mm,
Heaven's Gate is through like social psychology courses in college,
yeah.
like where they talk about mob mentality and things like the cult psychology. I
Well,
had no idea they were wearing
The
these
real
shoes.
information with this whole thing
yeah,
is about the shoes. They should have had a little
yeah.
Yeah,
note,
that's
a little
insane.
asterisk below in that psychology book saying, by the way, they're really, really cool sneakers.
That's real cult mentality right
They
There
don't
there.
should
exist
there
anymore.
should have been a there should have been a chapter on the cultural fire that those shoes were and the impact that they made because they're the fucking sickest Nikes I've ever seen. And if I ever make it in life, uh, I'm gonna hunt down a pair and pay $1,000 for them. I will buy it for a
You'd pay
thousand
a
if I.
thousand dollars for those?
I'd have to make it in life. Okay, that's a qualifier.
Okay.
And dude, because Nike is like has essentially like they cut ties with that shoe. They're like we can't sell
Because
these
they
anymore.
don't
Can't,
want,
yeah.
yeah,
Can't.
it's a thing of the past.
But they're so fire, dude. Like
If
they are fucking fire.
if you don't make it in life, you can always just go like grave robbing too, as like a backup. Like if you
Somebody that got buried in
absolutely,
their
yeah, the
Heaven's Gate
opposite
Nikes.
way, like you
Yeah.
fucking crash out in life and you got nothing to lose. You let's go grave robbing, dude, and let's get some shoes at least. You know, we have an option either way. That's all I'm saying.
What are you spending, Vic? What's the most you'd spend for a shoe?
I don't know, like probably like $150, $200 if it was like something I really, really cared about. But I just don't like shoes that much. Although I'm starting to, now I'm starting to change my ways. I'm trying to adapt, open up my horizons a little bit. So we'll see. Because the thing is, flat, uncomfortable shoes that I've been wearing my whole life, they're not that expensive. They're just not. So I'm just kind of tapping into this stuff now. Maybe I'll get some Lucas. I don't know. I don't know how much they cost. We'll see.
You know what you have to start. Say it again, Evelyn.
I said maybe like 200. I don't
Yeah.
know that I go more than that.
Your mic is like
You're like
kinda
dipping in and
chopping
out.
out,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. It's
All
like,
right, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again.
well, when you speak, like that was fine, but then, anyways, whatever. We'll see.
you you know what it is? It's when she stops talking and then when she starts talking, the mic will slowly amp up. So what you need to do is when you intro yourself, just start making whooping sounds. So that's how we know you're like whoop whoop whoop, and then all of a sudden you'll kick in.
Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
hear any of that because I was disconnected. What?
It's okay. You're doing good. It just seems like when it
Does
doesn't
it
know
sound
you're
better?
talking, yeah,
Yes.
it's like it's quiet, and then once you're actually talking, it's like activates or something.
Mhm.
Something's going on.
I was trying not to be a loud bitch for once because every time I listen to these, I sound like a loud bitch, and then I get choppy when I'm not a loud bitch. So y'all deal with it. I hope that you don't hate my voice that much.
Just
But
gotta be that person today. It's okay.
can I hear about Ren Fair? How was the Ren Fair?
It was fun. I had a good time. I haven't been there in a while, and as you know, this time I was dressed up. I had my cloak, some bracers, cool ring, a little bit. I tried.
I even saw the Chat GPT anime version.
Yes, which I will say I feel like everybody's Chat GPT Studio Ghibli pictures are turning out better than mine, but it's okay.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was okay. It was okay. I tried a few others and I was like, this doesn't really feel like me. Anyways, like
Anyway.
yours was great. The one that you use is great. It's so good. Anywho, whatever. We'll talk about it later. I knew it was awesome. You know what's funny is like I play all these nerdy fucking games and I have it all in here, right? But when you're actually there talking to NPCs and like they're role playing, I was having a hard time. Mark, were you having a hard time keeping up? Like I was practicing on the way in, my greetings and hail,
Practicing.
and good morrow, and all that stuff, right? And then I just lost it in the moment. I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah,
like, it's hard.
Well, we were terrible improv students that we graduated from Improv 101 because like they would come up to like, "Me lord, would you like to trade for me spotted rock?" And then I would be like,
I
no.
only got a 5. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know
no.
what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how cool would it have been if like me lord has denied that request? Like how cool would that have been?
Yeah.
To tip my fedora. And then in real time you're just like not doing it. But like, yes, I had a hard time kind of like adjusting because also I like here like there's two things about me. One, I wasn't dressed up, so I didn't think people would play with me, right? Like so it's like
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna like. I thought, oh, this guy's a normie, not gonna do it. So I wasn't going in with that mentality. It was my
They don't
first time.
break.
You're already wrong, dude.
They don't break.
They just look at you
Yeah.
like a chicken
Yeah.
or like
They're like,
somebody that's
what
just a little
strange
different.
clothes you have, good sir.
Yeah.
What is that device you hold in your hand? It's like your
Yeah.
fucking phone. Like,
That's when I would have yelled like, it's time to institute prima nocta up in this bitch. So you guys know prima nocta?
No.
No, it's it's when the king gets to essentially bang all the virgins.
Oh.
the
Wow.
first night. It's
Yeah.
Latin for first night. That makes sense.
Prima
Didn't know
nocta.
that. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. So like I would have yelled.
Oh, you meant him knowing that about,
Yeah.
not me about the Latin.
I don't know. Actually, it works both ways when you think about it.
Anyway, Ren Fair.
Yeah.
So that was cool, but also like I'm a terrible actor. Like I get in my head. Like I'm very loosey and goosey up here. I'm kind of silly, but like when it comes to acting in any sort of degree, like these walls go up, and I'm like kind of like boxed in, and I'm like I don't know how to navigate, and I start moving like a robot, and I'm like I don't know what to do with my hands. So like I'm out on that. Like I'm just terrible. But I had a great time at Ren Fair. It was my first time.
At least you were
Really? Oh my
dressed as
gosh.
a normie though, because I think when you're dressed as a normie, they'll let you slide. I was dressed up like like an average villager guy, and I think they wouldn't cut me loose, dude, because they
Dude,
knew
they suss you out and they're
saw.
like, you're fake. You're fucking
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah.
You're
They
worse.
would
You're like the
try-
Judas of the Renaissance era.
Exactly. They would try
Yeah.
a couple times, and then they would be like, "Okay, this guy sucks," and they would just banish me. You know what I mean? Instead of like sticking it out. I think it was kind of harder. I need to practice a little bit more.
You know what? I think you guys need to try my tactic, which is I don't act at all. I don't practice. I'm like, I just walk around and go, you guys are the best. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I really don't know how you guys do it. And then they
Yeah.
just like get really hyped up about themselves, and you have zero obligation to invest in that. Because I can't keep up with that, but I just want to be a part of it. Like, I want to see it go down.
That does work, I will say, because I went up to this
Yeah.
blacksmith chick who runs a booth where all she makes is like chainmail stuff, right? And I wanted to buy a coif this whole time. That's what I wanted to buy. They didn't have one that I liked. It's okay. But I went up to her and I started asking her, hey, so like, what's like the coolest thing you have, right? Like, what do you got? And she got super excited. She went into the back. She pulled something out. She was trying it on. Like, she's explaining all these little things. And it was just me, like, being like, wow, this is amazing. Can you show me, like, what cool shit you have? And she went off for, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
she was
dude.
going off.
I love that.
It was really fun. I threw a baseball and dunked this lady that was talking shit to me in water, which was super fun. I raced a turtle. Did you do the turtle racing?
I did not do the turtle
So
racing.
there's stuff you did tarot card reading, and I didn't even know where that was. Like I missed that entirely. And
Ooh, I
want
wanna
to
hear about
would have
that.
loved that. I'll tell you really quick about my turtle racing experience, and then Mark, I want to hear your tarot card story. So I was walking by, you know who went to the bathroom, and so I was just kind of dawdling around, and I saw this booth that said turtle racing, and I said, you know what, I'm in. And I went, and there was like 7 turtles left. I saw a turtle named Wesley. I liked his style. I said, I've got $5 on Wesley. I give it to the chick. She's getting everybody, last call, getting everybody in, right? And we're all ready, and we're yelling and cheering for our turtles. They put them in a little bucket in the middle, and then they pull the bucket off. And any turtle that runs off to the sides and gets out first is the winner. Okay, these are the rules. So I didn't realize this, but I said, hey, $5 on Wesley. And as she takes my money, I see her pick Wesley up, and he's missing his fucking right hand. That's why his name's Wesley. He's all West. So I bet $5 on a gimp turtle.
Did
with
you
only
win?
3 limbs. No, I didn't fucking win. He was just spinning
Damn.
around the whole time. He can't go east.
Dude,
So
I don't know. Tortoise in the hair. He might have made it.
I told her,
Yeah.
hey, wait, I give my $5 back. I want to bet on somebody else. She's like, nah, sorry, dude. It's in. The stones are thrown or whatever. You know, the dice is thrown.
When they say that kind of shit, then I'm like, God damn it. Like, I can't even fight back because
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. And that's when I wish I would have rehearsed something, but
It was
I
up to
can't
fate
turn that
after
lingo around.
You know.
Fate
So I
let you
lost
down,
$5.
man.
Wesley fucked me.
Yeah, that's when you should have
Um,
just yelled prima nocta again.
Yeah.
Let it-
Could have gone for some prima nocta after that, dude. I lost my $5.
That's a prima nocta for Wesley.
Wesley actually found another turtle and started getting down and dirty. They had to separate him. So I did like that about
See?
him. I just wish he did it after he won me some money. That's
Mm.
all. Wesley's he's got that dog in him. So
Oh.
he's had his mind on other matters. But that was really fun. They have like archery and stuff. You know, you go to little shops. I will say, last time there was a blacksmith and you can like pick up all the weapons and swing them around. Somebody must have stabbed somebody because a lot of the weapons were much more like everybody had zip ties and they were all behind a counter. Like it was a little bit
Ugh.
more restricted this time. So
Yeah.
pandemic must have changed everybody. I don't know.
I bet people were stealing it. But
It's hard
your
to steal a
version sounds a
fucking
little bit more
sword, though.
exciting.
No, like
Yeah.
so what he's talking about the zip ties is my dudes had weapons like swords and daggers and they zip tied them to their holsters because
Sheath.
we're on
It's a sheath.
yeah, sheath
Oh.
because we're on this PC woke mind virus kind of thing where we can't have a good time anymore. So thanks Ren Fair because we
They
needed
took
the
that from
weapons
us.
out, dude. Especially when you're drunk and dehydrated, there's nothing better than weapons coming out.
I want to hear about this tarot card situation.
The tarot card reading was I'm gonna just lead
Did
with
you
the
just
one-
roll your eyes?
He didn't
No, I
like it
didn't roll-
apparently. You
I
got a
didn't
bad
roll
Yeah, it
fortune.
seems like he did not like that.
I didn't roll my eyes. What I'm gonna start saying is it was kind of an underwhelming kind of thing. It was kind of cool. Like I've never had my cards read in full thing. The first time I ever tried to do it, I was with my ex-girlfriend, and she's like, "Absolutely fucking not." And I think it's because she didn't want the tarot card reader to say we're gonna break up.
The
That's
hoe.
my
Yeah.
He should have
Card.
pull the X card. Like, nah, your next girl is your ex girl, right? Now it didn't happen. But like, and then we had a tarot card reading at a work function, and it was too late, and we did like a 5-minute reading. So this one, it was like a full sit down for about 20 minutes,
Oh wow.
and yeah, and
That's long.
but it wasn't like anything like you're gonna get hit by a bus. You're gonna like it was just like you kind of have money now, and money will be good, and it's not an issue, and you're gonna be you're gonna learn something from your past relationship, and you'll apply it to this one, and it was like it was very like it was good news, but I walked away with nothing. Like I didn't walk away with like, oh my God, this is something to look out for. There was no like like big aha moment with the tarot card reading. That's just like where we
It's
ended
kind
up.
of just generic stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she did the most brilliant thing, which was she said that payment ranges from $30 to $50, which means like no one wants to do the minimum, but like it gives like really poor people a chance to just pay the minimum. But like when you're like you have like kind of like spending cash, you're always gonna go 40. So the 40. But
You
like
spent $40 for the tarot card reading?
tarot card reading now.
Oh, I would not
A
have done that.
20-minute mediocre tarot card reading?
Yes, it was. Like it wasn't like I don't want to say it was like she was bad. Like she was fine, but like I paid $40 for it, and it's like I don't know. I had a better time talking to the
Per
chicks.
person?
Per person, yeah.
Ugh,
Should have given her back 10 minutes of her day and taken
Yeah.
one of them $20.
I would have
That
rather
would've been
lost $5 on Wesley fucking Turtle.
good. Yeah.
I know.
That was
You know what
fun.
I did? You know what I did do? They had the strongman thing where you can hang on the bar. If you hang for 100 seconds, you get $100.
Did you do it? I wanted you to do it.
I tried it and I
Ah.
lost in 10 seconds because it's bullshit, dude. The bar rolls. I didn't like.
Oh, that's not cool.
Javi told me like the bar is gonna move, and I was I thought it was gonna just shimmy or something. Like I just start like Harlem shaking, but what happens is the bar rolls. So like once
So you
I'm
have to
hanging,
keep,
and like
like-
once you go in this thing, you're hanging by like the
It's
Finger
grip
strength.
strength, which is
Yeah.
not, yeah.
Mm.
Dang, Ren Fair.
I'm
Fair.
bummed because I missed the jousting. We were trying to get to the jousting at 2:00, and we kept getting distracted by shit. And then we got there at like 2:06, and there was like some mean lady who said, "We're full. Come back later." Like in my face. I didn't like her. I looked very sad. I
damn.
walked by like visibly sad to the shadows to go sit down because I was drunk and I got really hot. It got really hot for me really fast. Like last time I was there, I was wearing a denim jacket. It was years ago. Maybe there was less climate change or whatever, but I feel like I was fine. And this time I got hot really quick, bro, and I got super tired. Like we left. I don't know how you guys lasted so long drinking the whole time because I was fucking burned out at like 4:30. It
Yeah.
struck really quick.
That's a problem too. Is that like you can only get booze with cash.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, same. I would spend more if they took debit.
And
It's just not very Renaissance of them, you know.
I think you're
No.
supposed to like chill in the shade and just like hang out and drink and like guffaw together because we were drinking and walking, drinking and walking, and it just fucking killed us. I think you're supposed to like chill out more.
You like did it like if you're a tourist at Disneyland when you need to like you need to take it slow. You
Yeah,
need to
like
play the
live
long
there.
game. You got to strategize.
Yeah,
Do they have any glass blowers?
they did.
I love the glass blowing experience. I'll watch those fuckers all day. I'll watch the show 3 times in a row. I'm like, damn, why are they so skilled?
It is pretty cool.
There is something soothing about glass blowing. I will give like when I can watch I, I don't know if it came out during the pandemic, but there was there's a competitive show for everything
I
like
saw
cooking.
it. It was on
That one, too.
Netflix.
Yep.
The glass blowing one.
I was obsessed with that show. I was obsessed.
I don't know what it's called. Ink Master.
It was
I liked
called
a
Blow.
lot.
I'm pretty sure it was called Blow. Let me look it up.
Really? I thought it was Glass Master.
Glass
Probably
Master?
Not Glass Master. Bong Master.
Bo- I don't know,
know.
dude. Like,
That one was fun though. Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
I
Ren
would-
Fair was fun though.
I think
I
we
got to
should
see
go again.
Victor.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep stepping up my game because I felt like a commoner, and then when I saw Javi, I was like, damn, this fucker is a pirate, dude. He looked like fucking Blackbeard. With all
I
these
was really
guns and
close.
cool
It was
stuff.
called Blown Away.
Blown Away, of course. That's better than Bong Master.
It's better than Blow.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Anyway, what else is good? What have you guys been up to?
I'm just kind of ready. I'm home stretch for this job. Every day feels like an eternity because I'm ready to start my new chapter, as you guys know, on Monday. But life's pretty good, dude. Life is pretty good. I did have like a bit of a come down. I put my cape away when I came back from the Ren Fair and just kind of hung it up. I still have my stuff around. It's like I almost want to like do something with it or go like LARPing or something. But I don't know that I want to take that on. You know, I don't know if I want to become that guy. And I don't know where you would do that.
Trusted few. You know, like you and
Yeah.
your homies just gotta. Mark has finally got to dress up in Renaissance gear, and like you guys just hit like B-dubs or something.
I think I may maybe for the next board game night we'll replace it for LARP day because we've been doing
Yeah.
board games. The same guys that went there with me to the Ren Fair. We'll just say, hey, just bring your Ren Fair gear and we're gonna kick each other's asses, dude, in the park or something.
Hey,
How fun!
I mean, Anime Expo's around the corner. We talked about that.
Yeah, we should go.
You know, I'm
Hold
glad
on.
you brought up anime. Did you see
Yeah.
my recent
I just
ad?
saw that and I'm like, what's up with that? How did that get in there? Because it wasn't me.
No, it was me. So Jujutsu Kaisen is this incredible animated show, but I think I
Yeah.
mentioned this to you guys before when we had our anime moment, and let's hope we don't just drop instant viewers here. Um, I only saw season one, and
Yeah.
then the movie came out, and then season two came out, and I had not seen it. I even had like my cousin's Crunchyroll login, and I still had not seen it. Why? Because this is like one of the singular flaws that Worldwide, or double flaws. There's probably like 2 or 3 flaws that Worldwide Handsome has.
Mm.
And one of them is like it falling asleep while we watch television, but
God,
not
I
wanting
hate
to
that.
miss the fucking plot. Okay? So in order for him to not miss the bloody plot, I have to not watch the fucking show. And I just start threatening it. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna watch it without you. Like, fuck you. And then all of a sudden, guess who got through entire season two and the movie of Jujutsu Kaisen in 2 business days?
Wow. You guys moved pretty fast.
Yeah, we did.
That's a
I
lot.
was dreaming in Jujutsu Kaisen. I was
Yeah.
sitting in my backyard looking at the sky, and it looked like an anime. It wasn't real. Those animators are too good because I can imagine this as an anime right now. And then everybody starts doing the Studio Ghibli style chat GPT images, and all I can think is anime. Jujutsu Kaisen is so good. Yes, I did tear up. Everybody kept telling me this season two was sad. I did not realize
Okay, dude.
what they
Tear
were
up.
gonna do, dude.
Okay. I watched it.
What?
Tear up when? What did you tear up for?
Are you kidding
Am I
me?
forgetting something important? Did I
They
not? Did I miss
killed
an
off
episode?
quite a few important folks there.
Okay. Here's the thing with me in anime. Like I watch it so quickly because I'm just smashing that shit, and all the animes are starting to kind of feel the same. That now when characters die, I'm just like, okay, whatever, dude. Like, when's the next fight scene? Can I get a tournament arc, please? you know, because it's
They
just
are all the
who gives a
same, but
fuck?
you gotta feel for
Yeah,
those characters,
yeah, yeah,
dude. That's the
sure.
point. You go to anime for the love of the storyline and like the emotion that we don't show in American cartoons
Season
and
2 is when that
animation.
guy's like trapped in a box or whatever, right? That's what's happening.
They put him in the little
Like that
cube.
thing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that. He's still
hmm
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
dudes with the brain demon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, I've seen
curse,
that.
curse, not
I've seen
demon,
that.
curse.
It's pretty good. You know what? I waited a long time to watch that. Mark, you can almost jump in. We're almost done. Everybody kept telling me to watch it, watch it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll watch it. And yes, I smashed through 2 seasons in like a week. But that just, I'm starting to realize with how quickly I watch things, it doesn't matter like how good it is. It's just how bored I am. Because in the last 2 days, I've watched The Ring 2, and then the sequel to The Ring 2, Rings. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Rings is
I
complete
know it
fucking
was
dog
released, but I
shit.
will never watch that because I assumed just what you said.
Rings is the worst movie no, not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's really bad. And I watched it this morning before I went to work just for the hell of it. And that says a lot about me. I also watched the entire 2 seasons of the show Silo on Apple TV in like a week. And I
I
don't
heard
even know
that's
that I
good.
liked it. I don't even know. I was just
Oh,
bored.
yikes.
It was okay. The first season was good, and then the ending of the second season kind of pissed me off. So, who's to say? Mark, what are you watching,
Chat
dude? What
chat says the last anime Mark watched was King of the Hill,
Yeah.
which
are you
not
doing?
surprised.
Probably.
He went to Japan, and that there ergo, it was anime. I actually my eyes like shot up like ironically because you talked about both of you. You get pissed off when people fall asleep when you're watching something. Why?
He's trying to defend the people who fall asleep because he's one
No,
of them.
of
Is it you?
course I am. But the fact that it brings us hate because the Guatemalans like get super pissed off. It's like you didn't make this film or the movie. Like if I'm falling asleep during it, it's not a big deal.
It's
I don't
annoying.
care if he falls asleep in a movie. If we both want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen 2 and
Mhm.
he says, "Yeah, put it on," and he falls asleep, that is a problem because then later he's like, "Damn, I missed it. Damn, you watched it without me." And I'm like, "Fuck right off because you fell asleep." That's
Yeah.
an entirely different situation. Like he falls asleep during everything. That's expected behavior. I know I'm going to be scrolling on my phone and like watching something. That's different. It's aptitude.
I just feel like imagine we decided to do something and then I just fell asleep midway. Like, and there's no place that is acceptable besides watching TV or movies, right? Like, what if we were playing a board game? You just fall asleep? Like, hello, what's going on? Are you not having fun? Like, why are you asleep right now?
Yeah.
If you want to go to bed, right? Don't tell me you're going to watch something with me. And then I now have to pause it and we're going to watch it tomorrow. I hate pausing things midway. I really do. Go ahead. And then I have more. Go ahead.
I want to know if we should invest in Mark's a bitch merch or Mark's wrong merch. What does the
Mm.
chat want to see more? Because I'm feeling like we've been hitting a lot of wrongs, and is that Mark? What do you think?
Dealer's choice at that point because I'm gonna meet you in the middle, which is if I fall asleep, I do not have the grounds to say like, oh, we need to rewatch this again. This is on me to watch it on my own time. I can't.
You're
pause
never gonna
like that.
catch up though. You're never gonna catch
You're not
up.
going to
That's
do
the
it.
thing.
You're lying.
When are you gonna do it? Like on your lunch break? Because I'm already on episode 3 tomorrow. Like, what
Okay,
are you
well,
gonna do?
Then move on because
Yeah.
like there's been series where like the Guatemalan will get super pissed off, and when she'll like you're falling asleep, and it wakes me up, and the first thing I will say is no, I'm not, because it's just a reaction.
Liar.
And then all of a sudden it becomes, why are you lying? Now you're just a liar. And I'm like, you woke me up and it freaked me out. And I said, no. Okay. So then we go through this thing. And then then either she will make this declaration of we're not watching the show anymore. And I'm like, but we can watch it. It's fine. And she just gets pissed off. Or the other thing is she'll move on without me. And it's
Yeah.
up to me to watch it then. Like Wednesday is the perfect example. I fell asleep through Wednesday and I didn't. Then I was like, watch it without me, and it's up to me to watch it.
Most TV shows though, you don't have to watch all of it. Like if for some reason I miss an episode, I'll be like, yeah, just keep going. Like I'll figure it out. TV shows flash back so much and do whatever else, especially anime or like those type of shows. You
Dude,
get
you're
recaps
like
of
basically
shit.
rewatching half the episode every
Yeah,
episode.
they constantly rehash. I'm actually gonna take it a step further. Not even just falling asleep, just people who make me pause things that I'm watching in general drive me nuts. People. Okay, 20 minutes in, gotta go to the bathroom. An hour in, you gotta do whatever thing. It's like, and actually, I love her to death. She knows this, but I'm gonna rant a little bit because yesterday we were watching Ted Lasso, and I fucking swear to God, she asked me 3 times, "Wait, what did he say?" Or if I'm laughing, she'll be like, "What? What?" And I'm like, "Are you not here on the couch with me watching this right now? Are you here? Or is there? Where's your phone? Put your phone down, right? I'm not here." I can't explain why I'm laughing every time I laugh. You have to just be here.
All right, this is the question that always
You laugh on your own.
this
Yeah.
always riles me up. Someone walks in the scene. Who is that? I am watching this for the first time, just like you are. I am not all knowing. I didn't write the show. I'm going to find out with you. So let's keep watching.
You have the same information.
I'm the. Wait, who is that?
Do not ask me questions when we're watching stuff. Yeah.
I need to
Bro.
talk about it and
Dude.
break it down
Yeah.
as it's happening. Like I can't wait and go, what's happening? I need to, and then Worldwide Handsome not being shy in the chat is just like radio. Like, how can you watch a show and not say something? He's radio silent the entire time. And afterwards, I'm like, what do you think? Do you think this or that? And he's just like, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Oh no, I need more discussion than that. I like to talk during shows, but it's only during like stupid downtime. Like I won't talk during a heated thing, right? He's also replying. He's in there the chat replying.
Look at him, dude,
So you
processing.
bet.
I'm gonna put him in his
I'll
place.
pause
Just
on
you
that.
wait. We're gonna go back to Minion real
You
quick.
right,
Hold on.
dog. No. Worldwide Handsome,
Mark's
you
starting
right,
shit.
dude. You right, bro.
He
I got
says
you.
people who talk through the entire show anyways, so it's essentially unwatchable even if you're awake. I think he's taking a shot at you because we're not watching anything together. You're talking the whole time is what he's saying. Big brain.
You know
stuff.
what? I share only half the quality with the watermelon in this way because I just tell him straight up. I'm like, I know you're gonna fall asleep. And he's like, I'm not falling asleep. And I'm like, don't worry, I'm watching this by myself. I know that. And then he's like, no, I'm not falling asleep. And I'm like, it's okay. You're tired. You should go to sleep. And then he just proceeds to sleep anxiously for the next like 45 minutes until I actually fall asleep because he knows that I'm awake and watching.
I do want to defend Mark for a second too. Mark, I'm not only attacking you. Okay, so I will give you this. I think that 75% of people, if you wake them up and ask them a question, they're gonna lie. I just think I do the same thing. If I'm asleep on the couch, sometimes I'll be knocked out on the couch, and she'll come out at like 2 a.m. and say, "Hey, what are you doing? Come to bed." And I'm like, "Oh, I was fixing the TV and whatever." I just fucking make something up. I did it, and she was making fun of me last week because I said I fixed everything and then I fell asleep. Is what I said, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" I think most people, if you startle them awake, they'll say I wasn't asleep, or they'll just make up some shit they were doing because that's human nature for you, baby.
Well,
You
it's
know?
because you're also
not
mid-dream.
lying.
Like
Yeah.
I'm about to like eat frozen yogurt with Anna Kendrick in my dream, and all of a sudden I wake up to some like fucking jarring question. Are you awake? And it's like, what is going on? My brain can't process anything. My
Yeah.
blowing up, and of course I'm going to just start saying with no. Like
I'm just gonna say something. Yeah.
it's the opposite of truth serum. You know when you get like when you talk to drunk people or Asian people, they'll just tell you the truth. Sleeping and
Yeah.
startling them is the complete opposite because like they'll like you completely lie.
It's improv. Pure. It's like a pure brain improv. You just come up with something that seems, I don't know. I'm half asleep. It sounds believable. Yeah. So I'll give you that.
Do you
It's
know?
not
Do
a
you know
lie.
what the real root of the problem is?
What?
The watermelon just wants to spend time with you, and when you fall asleep, it makes her feel like you don't want to spend time with her.
Wah, wah.
Oh, dude.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. We got a girl on the chat. We brought her through. Watermelon, this one's for you. I got your back. Mark and Worldwide Handsome can eat a dick. Yeah, that's what I got going on.
Yeah. Can we talk a little bit more about falling asleep on the couch? I have a question for you guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, my buddy was over at the house. We're just chilling, playing some games in the living room, whatever. Somebody says, I want to take a nap, but I want to take a nap on the couch. And I said, The two of us are hanging out here on the couch. There's a bed over there in the other room. It's a great queen mattress, duvet, 5 pillows. It's fucking great. I said, why don't you go sleep over there? I said, no, I want to sleep on the couch. I want to take a couch nap. And I looked around a little bit, and I had to very carefully, very diplomatically suggest again to go sleep in the other room and not on the couch because there's people here and we're hanging out. How do you guys
Okay.
feel about couch napping? Is it better than normal napping? Would you ever nap on the couch when there's people at your house? Am I crazy?
Okay.
That condition
Because
part,
I
the
kick their
people
ass
at your
out.
house part is the part that gets me.
It's
Because
my
if there's
best friend.
people at my house, I don't want to sleep in public with other people around.
I will say he doesn't count because he's my bestie and she knows him, right? So it's like he's just not even there. But still, I think couch sleeping is just this is quality space during the daytime. Weekend, the couch is like prime real estate.
Do you seek out the couch, Mark, for a nap?
You know what? I don't seek it out, but it's kind of like camping. It's not what you're used to, and it's kind of changing it up. So when you're sleeping somewhere different, it's kind of like a sleepover. You're like, this is kind of different. It's kind of fun, and you start giggling when you're in bed, and like
Yeah.
it's kind of a high that you get. So I
Yeah,
don't
it
seek
feels
it
like
out.
a little bit taboo.
Yeah.
Like
She
if I
seems to
fall
think-
asleep.
Go ahead. Go
Wait,
ahead.
what does she think?
I think she thinks the couch naps are superior to napping in bed. I actually think that's where I think she ranks them differently. Like for naps, I think the couch is better for her.
Oh,
For
so
sleeping, it's a bed.
okay. Power rankings of where to take a nap. Couch. There's couch.
You got couch, you got floor,
There's
you got bed,
in floor, in the car,
Oh.
on
airplane.
I don't sleep in I don't like sleeping in public spaces. Like I'll force myself to do it on a plane if I have to, but
yeah.
it's my bed. But I will say if I fall asleep when I'm like watching something, then it feels really nice, like on the couch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh man, this is like bliss. I just accidentally fell asleep where I shouldn't have fallen asleep. Like I didn't even have to go to my bed. That's so like beautiful. But
Yeah.
I never seek it out. I never go, oh, I want to go lay on the couch so I can fall asleep on it. Like that's
No, but
different.
the problem with napping on the bed is that it starts to cross the lines of sleeping, and you get too comfortable, and you're in sleep mode. So like the
Yeah.
premise of a nap is I only want 15 to 45 minutes. That's a nap. But when you sleep in your bed, I
You
think
wake
it's
up
safe
at like
to assume
8:30 p.m. You're like, oh,
you're
fuck.
gonna you'll minimum at the minimum at the minimum you'll add 2 hours to your nap, and like it's
Yeah.
too long, and then you wake up.
Dude, I hate
fucked up.
napping. I
I
don't
never nap,
understand
to be
it.
honest. I
No,
never
I
nap.
don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to. Worldwide Handsome loves a nap. You'll
Yeah.
also see in the chat that he slept on his couch for basically like a year during college, because he was too lazy to walk up the stairs to his room after
That's
coming
fucking
from school.
crazy to me.
Yeah, and he did. And I was alarmed. And it's because his mattress at the time would, like, I would sleep on my side and my entire shoulder would fall asleep. So, yeah, you'd prefer couch in that situation.
Okay, wait. There's something about what is it about the snooze sleep that is unrivaled in the best sleep ever? How is that a thing? Because like
It's like the forbidden fruit, dude.
If
It's
I
when you're
s-
not supposed to have it that you want it the most.
I can get into bed at 10 p.m. and I'll try to fall asleep, and it's the fucking hardest time ever sometimes. 10:45, 11, I'm just laying there trying to dream about eating frozen yogurt with Anna Kendrick. And I'm
What
trying to
is
get there.
this
Who
deal
can
with Anna
blame him?
Kendrick,
Who
dude?
can blame him? I get it, dude. I get
Yeah,
it.
so I'm trying to do these things, trying to go to sleep. I can't do it. Fast forward to the alarm goes off, and I hit snooze. Snooze is what, 10 minutes?
You're gone.
And you
dude.
knock out immediately, and you just time travel into 10 minutes. And it's the best sleep ever. I'm like, how do you unpack that? How do you get that sleep? Because I want that the whole night.
It's got to be some kind of drug you can take to get you in that state. I think it's when you're rising. I just did it this morning. I got up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be awake now. And I started reading on my phone to try to like activate my eyes with blue light or whatever. I was falling asleep with my phone in my hand, hitting me in the face, dude, like falling asleep. That morning sleep is just so different. I don't know what it is. You're right. Snoozing infuriates me though, because every time the alarm comes off, I'm like, oh, fuck you!
Let me
I
ask
just
you
turned
this.
you off.
What's your snooze window?
What do you mean?
Is it like 5 minutes? You snooze for 10 minutes? Like, what's your snooze window? What,
Oh,
when you get that best chunk of sleep, it's 10?
10.
What's
I'm a
your
10
mark?
minutes.
The default's 10,
Yeah.
it's 10 minutes. I think the default, if I don't touch the snooze, it's 10 minutes.
5 is too little. 15
Let me
is
put
like-
you guys,
that's
let me
like-
put you guys on one. The next time you're feeling that like I'm about to have the best sleep of my life, change your snooze to 20 minutes. It's
dude.
bro, it takes a second to do the change, but I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life.
But in theory, you have to then roll your alarm clock back 10 minutes, right?
No,
You have
Because
to
you,
adjust your alarm
No.
to wake you up an hour earlier if you're gonna do 20 minute snoozes. I think you
No,
have
you
to.
don't.
You have to
No,
fix
you don't.
something.
You gotta take the L. It has to be spontaneous and it's worth the extra 10 minutes.
well,
It's worth
but
it.
see, when I set the alarm, it's because I have to get up at a certain time.
Yeah.
So like I don't set an alarm if I don't have to wake up.
That's that
So,
sleep setting. I love
but
that.
but Evelyn, what she's saying is to chase the snooze dragon, you have to set an alarm even if you can sleep in the next day. Is that what I'm gathering?
Yeah, no. I will do it and then I will figure out the 10 minutes that I lost. It's worth figuring out the 10 minutes that I lost to have 10 minutes. I give myself time to get ready. I don't know if you guys give yourself time to get ready,
Dude.
but I will find 10 minutes. I'm telling you, dude, you got to try it. It's going to be spontaneous. It's going to be outside of your comfort zone, but it will change your life.
Dude, the couch gives me more comfort hugs than my partner. Nothing beats sinking into the corner of the couch all cozy. Plus, the big TV is always in the living room. So have fun with the 32-inch in the bedroom. That's actually another thing too. Is like you're
That's true.
leaned up on the wall of the like, not a wall, but the couch, like the backrest, and like you're kind of sinking in. It is kind of nice.
It's like a body hug. Yeah, that's right.
I just upgraded my bedroom TV for that specific reason, and
So you don't have to go there.
to make the bed better and more TV, fall asleep to the friends or whatever. And you know what? It worked. The other day we were watching TV in there. I'm like, wow, this is a really nice TV for this room, huh? She's like, yeah. I'm like, look at us watching stuff.
She was
Just
like,
planting seeds. Just planting seeds.
I'm going to go nap on the couch.
You know what I learned about Worldwide Handsome is that this dude loves sleep. Like this is
Yeah.
the most I've ever seen him like go. Like he's
Yeah.
the fourth person
This
on the
is
show
the
right
most
now.
He's
he's spoken
engaged.
of.
Yeah.
He loves sleep at night and he hates sleep in the morning. So, a little fun fact, Worldwide Handsome used to cycle a lot, like
Uh-oh.
bicycle, like through hills and like fast shit, like in gear with the little clip-in shoes type
Uh-huh.
style.
I have those, Dusty.
Hey,
They're
oh, yeah, he
dusty,
does.
but I
Yeah,
have
so are his. But when he was in college, when he couch, he would wake up at like 3 in the morning to like make breakfast and have some food in his belly before going on like a 20-mile bike ride and then come home and then get ready for school and then go to school and then like snooze in his car in between classes and then get home and be exhausted because he hasn't really eaten a lot and then he was biking and he went to school. So yeah, I probably wouldn't make it upstairs either for that stiff ass motherfucking mattress. But he will wake up early as fuck. So he'll sleep at like 8 p.m.
That's
and
the
wake
only
up
no
that is
fucking
early.
way.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
that is that is the only cyclist I can ever say that's a cool cyclist, because what happens because he's riding around in like in a area where it's 4 a.m. the roads are clear, does his thing in the hills, go ride off roading like BMX, go be that dude, right? That's fine.
He's not doing BMX, dude.
Okay, but you know what I'm going, right? Like, you go do a fucking cool wheelie or something. But like, what happens is I'm driving to
Yeah.
work at 8 a.m., 8:30 in the morning, and I'm driving down Los Feliz, and it's a fucking incline, and the fucking bicyclist is in the fucking road, and like they opened up the far right lane for to anti-gridlock traffic. The whole premise of this, like from this drive time from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., is that this is free. No one can park there. Everyone can go, so we can get into where we need to go faster. What happens is some fucking huge cyclist with his ass crack hanging out is pushing uphill, struggling for his life, fighting for his life to get just to the top of it, and like we all have to drive around him. And it's the fucking worst thing ever, dude. And it happens like every week, and it's the worst experience ever driving here, dude. I get pissed off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Some
see
calls
that,
them the chodes. They call them the chodes. Yeah, and
Blocking the
we
lane.
discriminate against cyclists quite a lot. It's almost unfair. The GTA in me wants to hit them, when I'm in my car. Like the
Yeah.
Simpsons road rage wants to like take them out for points. Like what are they doing there? They don't belong in that place.
I
But
don't
yeah.
understand people who get up really early and do things. I wake up every morning like it's a fucking earthquake or like the house is on fire. I get up, I sleep as much as I possibly can. I get up like 9 minutes before I have to leave. I brush my teeth, rinse down, blow dry my hair, and get dressed like in fucking record pit crew time, okay? And I'm out the door in traffic in 15 minutes. Like, I cannot do this, okay? People who, like waking up at like 4 a.m. to have breakfast and like read on your phone. I'm like, who are these fucking people? I think I've never been disciplined enough in my life or like motivated enough to do anything to do that, right? Like you know who will wake up, like she gotta go to work. She leaves for work at 8. She'll wake up at like 6, take a shower. She's on her phone eating cereal in the morning, like on the couch, just chilling. And I'm like, dude, you can sleep like another like 45 minutes at least. Like, what are you doing? Because I get up, again, I'll get up like 20 minutes before I have to leave and just fucking crank that shit out emergency style and get out the door. I don't get it.
Dude, that's no. No, there's a happy medium in there. Like your pit crew.
I'm pushing that shit to the limit, bro. Every day.
When you're rich, dude. All right, like when you are rich and you make it off lottery money or podcast money, you need to hire a pit crew. So like when you get up, people are there to like.
They just dress him, like they style his hair for him.
I want to have a chef there making breakfast like an hour before I get up. You know, she's that morning person. I am not.
Mark, how much lead time do you give yourself before you gotta like be out the door? Like what time?
Okay, well, with the injury I had, I gave myself an hour and 10 minutes because it takes me longer to get up and move around.
Okay.
Traditionally, I would give myself like an hour to I would say an hour and a half with the injury. Now I'm doing like an hour to 40 minutes. Is like
what do you do in your hour to 40 minutes?
It depends what I'm doing because if I'm going to the gym, I'll get up like 40 minutes before, and then I'll just brush my teeth, get ready, and just head out the door. I'll take my time, play Sudoku while I'm crapping or something. But
definitely have room for an extra 10-minute snooze. You're making it seem like this is the end of the fucking world out here, dude.
You should take a snooze.
Well,
dude, double snooze. Just do it once. Just push it out 20, just one time.
I do it sometimes. No, I take the 10-minute snooze sometimes, depending on how I've slept the night before. That's all conditional. When I wake up, I'm in my head, I'm like, okay. But see, this is the difference between me and you, is that I hate myself. So when I get up in the morning, I'm like, I got to get up to the gym because I hate myself and I need to get better.
I hate that angle.
You guys texting me in the morning at 7:23 or whatever. That's why I wake up so mad every day, because I'm pushing it to critical time, right? I'm trying to sleep until like 8:32 or whatever I've calculated is the best time. And then you guys are fucking texting me about whatever at like 7:40.
Do you know what the problem is? Mark thinks that I'm a morning person, but actually I hate myself more because I wake up sporadically for like periods of time in the middle of the night or like really early morning. And then I go back to sleep and then I play the snooze game because now I need a little bit more time. So I actually hate myself and my health apparently because I will not succeed there. But yeah, I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. to be productive. I woke up at 4:45 this morning.
Oh my God.
And I thought, should I maybe consider going on the walk? And I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, absolutely not. Go to your phone.
Coyotes and shit, dude. It's too early.
Yeah, and they'd be in this neighborhood too. I saw one down the block the other day. So like, yeah, I'm not down with that. But Worldwide Handsome, as he said, hates people. So he would rather be on the road in the dark with a light and nobody else around.
Yes, because he's a human. He's a decent human being. You are a fucking evil person if you have to let me watch you struggle up the hill.
Like, I kind of like it. I like watching them. I start talking shit in my car.
Like, get on the sidewalk at that point. Do not get in my way.
Go around and wag a finger.
Except one time I was in a U-Haul stuck uphill, like an aggressive incline behind. Not one. They do, like in Palos Verdes, they do rides. So it's like the little mini packs of really rich people on expensive bikes. And they're moving real slow. Like the chodes are on the road at this hour. And I was going uphill in a gigantic U-Haul. Then I was not happy because I was like, I don't even know if this, you know how U-Hauls are like super rickety. You don't know if they're going to make it up the hill or to the bottom. And I'm like, and I'm definitely taking on at least 12 cyclists on the way. So should I do it intentionally over on accident? I don't know. I got confused, but yeah.
Okay. We're getting up early tomorrow, Evelyn, and we'll text each other and we'll get ready for a Zumba class. How does that sound?
Awful.
You guys
I'm not
can
doing
have your
that.
own direct chat and just hit me on Discord.
I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
He'll be like happy show day at like 5:30 in the morning, and I was awake and I looked at Worldwide Handsome and I was like, look at this motherfucker texting us right at this hour saying happy show day. Like he's sick.
It
What are
is
you
fucking
doing up?
sick.
What are you doing up then?
I'm
It's
not,
on
but you fucking
accident.
text me.
Okay, obviously you're asleep, dingus. Because she's by asking her, what is she doing up?
It's on
Oh, okay,
accident.
sorry.
Showing her boy,
Like,
showing
oh
her
my
like showing Worldwide Handsome. Like,
Do you know what happened?
Yes, please tell me.
His mom was parked at 24-hour fitness and somebody broke into her car and
Oh,
stole her, like broke her
Mm.
window, shattered it. And she goes to the gym at 5 in the morning every day. And he is
Shouldn't have been
the
there.
realist and takes her ass while her car is getting fixed so that her broken ass window doesn't have to sit in the parking lot. So what happens when he wakes up at 4:45 a.m. to take his mom to the gym? I wake up because I'm a light sleeper. So then I can't go back to sleep and I finish my REM cycle. So I'm playing Township, which is like the new version of Farmville. I'm playing Township on my fucking phone at like 4:45 and Mark's like, happy show day. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, Mark. That's basically what happens.
yeah.
Well, he's saying you're lying in the chat, so I don't know what to believe. Yeah, nobody should be at the gym at 4 in the
He
morning.
is so full. You'll learn this about him. He's full of shit.
Okay,
Anyway,
okay. We'll see.
he's good, you guys.
I don't. We have a game we can play.
We do. Actually,
I think we should hit it.
because
Yeah.
we're an hour in. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do a game. All right, you guys. So today we have a LA trivia game for you to see who on To Live and Talk in LA is the greater Los Angelino.
I think,
Um,
I hope it's me.
I hope it's you too. Honestly, I'm rooting for you because
I
Mark
just,
gets
any
up early,
opportunity
and I
to
don't like
beat
that about her.
Mark.
So, yeah, early birds. I'm a bozo, so I'm always anti-early bird. That's my thing. Anyways, I'm gonna ask the questions. You guys are gonna give the answers. Are you ready?
We're ready.
I'm ready, dude.
All
Let's
right.
fucking
Don't
get it.
don't look.
You
at
better
the-
not have peaked, Mark.
I know. In the true spirit of the game, I didn't even look. Just
doesn't
like
even
you
look at
guys,
the
I don't
dog.
look at a show Bible.
Yeah.
Hey!
Stuff just appears on there. I don't know who the fuck's writing it. We have little
I saw
podcast
that we
elves.
would be answering the questions, and I just
Yeah.
went, "Oh, I can't look."
I wrote them
Anyway.
in invisible ink. Don't look at the doc because I'm gonna highlight the answers because I don't remember them. Okay.
All right, no, hold up. Evelyn, right hand in the air. We are not cheating, right?
We are
There's
not
no
cheating,
allowed.
right?
You guys vow to not cheat.
Yeah.
Say I do.
I
do.
do.
All right, great. We're good to
All
go.
right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, question number 1. Which of these vintage shows is not based in LA?
Pause. How are we doing the answers?
I'm gonna give you guys the options of the answers, and then you guys are gonna pick one. You guys will both answer, and I'll tell you who's right. Is that
And
okay?
Is there 2 answers
There's
only?
one answer to this question, but no. I'm gonna give you guys 5
He's
shows,
giving us
and
options.
you guys pick which of the one is not based in Los Angeles.
So we don't have to buzz in here.
Nah, we don't have buzzers. I didn't think about that.
No,
You
do
can
like
say-
a 1, 2, 3. Brr.
Okay, we're gonna figure it out.
Okay, we're
Okay.
gonna go. We're building the ship as we go.
Which of these shows is not based in Los Angeles? Okay, The Brady Bunch, Rugrats, Baywatch, Modern Family, and The Nanny. Of these old school shows, depends how old you are, I guess. Which of these is not based in LA? They're all in LA except for one.
I have my guess.
I have my guess too.
Let's hear it.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Nanny.
The Nanny.
Wow, you guys are both right. It's The Nanny. Okay.
Hey, your boy watched The Nanny for multiple reasons. One of them, The Nanny was bad, dude.
She
The
can't
Nanny
get
was a
in.
baddie.
Yeah,
Nanny was a
everybody
baddie.
knows.
The chat is locked in. They
Dude,
know.
And also, like, she was like the true essence of New York. Like that was like the Brooklyn. You want some coffee? Like that's the
Oh, was she not British?
But you know,
No.
no.
Damn.
She was like Staten Island,
Yeah.
like straight up like
Oh,
New York.
snap.
If
But, like,
you've seen
I-
these shows, you would know. A couple of those were just.
I
Like,
knew
whatever.
the other 3 roughly. I was like, I'm
Did you
pretty
guys know
sure.
that
that-
Rugrats was in LA? Because I didn't.
I didn't know that. So
I
that
think
was a
they
doozy.
fly from LA to New York in one of them, right? Or something
go
like
to
that. Like they're in
France.
Hollywood.
Yeah, or like Burbank or something. I think they're Burbank because they're. Anyways, wow,
Cool.
It's tied right now. It's tied.
Yay.
Okay, next question. These are also. It's also multiple options. You pick one. Okay.
okay.
As of today, How many stars are on the Walk of Fame? The Hollywood Walk of Fame. How many stars? Answer 1, 2,805. Answer 2, 3,445. This is kind of tricky. Answer 3, 1989. Answer 4, 2,107. You guys can look at the doc if you want to see the numbers again, because it's kind of tricky.
No, I'm raw dogging it.
I'm gonna take a stab at it. Yeah, ready?
Do you guys want to hear them again? You're good to go.
No, I'm good to go.
Okay.
This is a guessing game, dude. Like,
Yeah.
And if you're a true Los Angelino, you would know. I keep up to date with it, but I guess you guys don't. All right.
Fuck you, Vic.
All right, go ahead, guys. Do your 1, 2,
okay.
3 answers.
One. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Answer 2.
1989.
Mark, what'd you say?
Answer 2.
Answer 2 was 3,445.
Mm-hmm.
You're both incorrect. I'm sorry.
Damn.
And the answer is 2,805. Can you believe it?
Damn.
It's growing quickly. It really is.
Is this updated with Macaulay Culkin star, which was just recently done?
This is as of like March 27th. So pretty up to date. I don't know when. I keep up with it, but it's like, what can I say?
Yeah, I didn't think there would be that many.
See, Beta Burn thought there was like 20. So there's kind of a lot, you guys. There's kind of a lot. All right, question number 3. So actually, you guys are tied right now, 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
That second one was kind of gone. Okay, question number 3. What LA museum has an urban light installation, aka basic bitch photo op?
There are no options?
There are no options. You just got to know the museum. An urban light installation. The hint is the basic bitch thing. A lot of basic bitches take photos there.
I'll go first.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know any museums. You can't say it first. Hold on.
There's a
Okay,
lot of-
I
there's a lot
have
of
one.
art museums.
Okay.
There's an art museum. I'll give you guys that. All right.
Go, Mark.
All right. Well, we'll give our answers, and then you can tell us if any of us are right.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going with LACMA.
Damn. I was going to go with Los Angeles Metropolitan Museum. I don't even know if that's a thing.
The answer is LACMA. Mark.
Damn
Mark
it.
takes the lead.
Damn it. Is that
All
the one that
right.
has a post outside?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got all the light poles. And it
Yeah,
was like,
dude.
whoa, look at me and all these light
Damn.
poles. Wow.
All right. We're going to bounce back, dude. Don't worry.
It's all right.
Don't worry.
Ice in the veins right there, dude.
I
This one
didn't
is
even
pretty
look at the
hard.
chat, dude. I didn't even look. I
Yeah,
didn't
chat,
peek.
you guys can help if you know, but don't tell them the answers if it's you Googling it.
I'm
That's
not
cheating.
looking.
All
Scout's
right.
on it.
Mark is leading with 2-1 right now, but it's close. All right.
He still sucks.
Question number 4. What is the official flower of Los Angeles?
Mm,
No, dude.
I know what it looks like.
Do you? What would
I
you
think
say it
so.
looks? Was it? I don't want to give you any hints, but if you know what it looks like, take a guess.
Are you
because-
surprised?
No, it's just it looks very. It has a very distinct look. That's kind of like if you know what it looks like, you kind of know what the name is too. That's why. Okay.
I'm just guessing at this point. So,
I don't want to give you a hint because it'll just give it away.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll. Now I'm in my own head about it. Okay, I'll pivot.
Okay. Answers coming up. You guys, what does the sound? The Jeopardy sound? Boop boop boop.
Yeah. I'm saying do you want me to just blurt out an answer?
Yeah,
I'll
go
blurt out.
go.
Okay.
You running out of time?
It's not right, but I'm saying orchid.
That is wrong.
I don't know. Give me hibiscus.
It's the bird of paradise.
Ah,
So
third eye portal. Knew
everybody
that.
knows that the bird. It looks like a bird. It's like a flower that looks like a bird head, and it's got these little things.
But that's the California one.
That is the Los Angeles. The flower of Los Angeles.
Oh,
It is the bird of paradise. All right,
Los Angeles. Okay.
that's okay. That's okay. It's what is it?
It's the one. It's the one they sell off the 405 ramp. Got it. That's so.
You know what what's up,
Damn,
dude.
dude. Okay.
All right, these are kind of hard, I guess. I don't know. This one's easier, I think. Which deli is known for its famous number 19 pastrami on rye sandwich, described by Los Angeles Times as the Marilyn Monroe of pastrami sandwiches?
I hate that we don't have options here because I've been there.
You just got to know this one. If you listen to the radio, you know this place. They're fucking advertising all the time.
See, the problem is, like, okay, I'm going to two places. One place I heard sucks. The other place I know is fucking bomb, dude. So I'm gonna get pissed off if I'm wrong.
I mean, number 19.
How do you
Pastrami.
want
I'm gonna say, oh fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna say Fred's, which is just like me taking a stab at something because I feel like it was the name of somebody.
No, it's not it.
Mark, what's your answer?
The answer should be Langers.
Excuse me, what?
Langers?
I'm asking the judges if we'll accept that. Give me 1 second. Is that do we care about pronunciation?
Langers?
The answer is
Landors?
Langer's Deli.
Langers. See, yeah, Langers Deli. Yeah, see?
Langers.
Langer's Deli, famous Russian dressing, pretty good.
I don't know. There was a D in there. That sounds wrong to me.
I was paying Langers. Langers. L-A-N-G-E-R.
Langers. That's like a
Pastrami.
half credit. I don't know. We'll see.
It makes sense that I know nothing about the city, but
I'm
yeah, I
sorry,
should have
Evelyn.
I should have said Arby's.
You're
That's
more
so
South
funny.
Side. I would have also accepted Arby's. I love those little sliders.
Dude, I should have said Arby's, my bad.
Horsey sauce.
All right. Well, we have only 2 questions left, so I didn't do
Okay.
too many. We're keeping it pretty tight here. This one's kind of tricky.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if anybody gets it. Which 90s boy band that we have discussed on the show, okay, formed in Los Angeles, but all the band members are actually from Ohio?
Ohio.
90s
Oh,
boy
no.
band, formed in LA. They're actually from Ohio. They're a bunch of fakers.
I have my answer. I don't know if this is right, but I have my answer.
We've talked about it on the pod before as well. This band,
Okay.
particularly.
Okay, wait. You have your answer locked in?
hmm
Okay. I have my answer locked in. I feel like I'm going to be wrong here, but do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go. I think it's 85 degrees.
Oh,
Judges.
the,
Mark,
yeah, you're close.
Is it
That's not
89, 87? Is it, am I, there's a number wrong?
You're slowly
85
getting
degrees is
warmer.
the bakery, the Korean
Yeah,
bakery.
Oh,
I love
98
that place.
degrees. 98
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah,
Mark, what's your answer?
My answer is 98 degrees.
that's my answer too. She chimed in first though. That's the right answer, isn't it?
It's 98 degrees. You guys are
Yeah.
good. How did
Yeah.
you guys know that?
Can
Well,
I
see,
just say 85-degree bakery is delicious,
love
but
it.
get the cream pun. But 98 degrees, it had to be because the other ones aren't Ohio enough.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because NSYNC is from Orlando, or like a lot of them are from Orlando. O-Town is from Orlando. Backstreet Boys, they're all kind of mixed around.
of
I mean, I don't
Orlando.
know.
I didn't know that.
I'm not gay. No. So, yeah.
You really know your boy bands. Okay, well then what is the answer? It's 2-3. Mark is
Okay,
winning.
so no, I said it first, so
Oh, okay.
we're tied.
And Mark said Langers. So I mean I don't really know if that even the judges haven't got
I
back to me.
can't believe I was literally like so confidently.
The
85
final
degrees.
question. It's actually this one might be in Mark's ballpark because he's Mr. Hollywood, but you never know. Okay, so question number 7, final question. What did the Hollywood sign originally say? I'll give you
Mark.
guys options.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Oh, I
It
thought
did
I had
not
it
say
too.
Mark.
No, I know.
Option A, Hollywood Dale. Option B, Hollywood Town. C, Hollywood Land. Or D, Hollywoodville. What did the Hollywood sign say before?
Do you know what it is, Mark?
I have my answer locked in.
I don't know if I'm correct or not. I thought it was town.
So then, want to do 1, 2, 3 and lock in our answers?
Well, I just said mine was town, so
Okay, I'm Hollywood Land.
land. Damn. Did Mark take it away?
The answer is Hollywood Land.
Yeah, chat says
Oh,
land.
Yeah.
I do remember when
chat
they changed it
knew.
to Hollyweed.
Mark
But
knew. Hollyweed? That's pretty
yeah. Do you remember when they changed that one
I
year
don't-
for
I
like
don't
New
remember
Year's or 420 or something? They changed it, but
cool. Wow.
I'll give it to Mark.
Well,
I'll give it to Mark
yeah,
for
you're a
Hollywood
true
Land.
Angelino, dude. You
Yeah, he
did
is.
pretty good. You hung in there. Evelyn, way to take the L with grace, though. I'm going to give you points
put
for
up-
that, too.
you put up a good fight.
I tried my best.
you did.
85 degrees, you guys.
Yeah, your answers were all fun. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
They have some pretty good lattes too. Try it out.
I like their taro. They have a taro roll. It's like a
Yeah.
purple. I'm like,
So good.
This baked thing is purple. Give me that shit.
Get a little
Yeah.
milk tea. They sell
Ah.
also like pre-packaged Thai tea. I don't know if you guys are like Thai milk tea fans,
I don't like
but
Thai
they
tea.
have a pre-mix. Oh,
No?
so good.
I don't like Thai tea. Something about it. It's kind of
Dude.
weird.
I love Thai tea, dude.
I don't freak with that.
They sell Thai tea and milk tea in like a little pre-mixed thing jug. It's delicious.
Did you hear, speaking of LA news, did you hear about Weezer?
No, what
No.
happened?
Weezer's bassist wife shot by LA cops, booked for attempted murder.
Whoa. The cops or her?
Her.
Oh shit. All right.
Murder on whom?
She crazy.
Well,
dude.
here's a story that we have. This happened today before the show. An already bizarre story involving a crash on the Los Angeles freeway that unleashed a manhunt, the arrest of a man in his underwear, and an uninvolved woman getting shot by police just got a little weirder. Jillian Lauren, wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner, according to TMZ, was the uninvolved woman shot by police and now faces charges of attempted murder. Oh my God, they live in Eagle Rock. The April 8 incident in eastbound lanes off the 134 freeway west of Figueroa Street. I didn't know we're that close to them. California Highway Patrol responded to reports of a 3-car crash in which 3 males in one of the involved vehicles fled the freeway on foot. One of the suspects who chased off the freeway by a brother and sister that witnessed the crash got into the Eagle Rock neighborhood, stripped down to his boxers, jumped in the pool, and watered their garden in an attempt to blend in. I love that.
What?
While police were searching backyards for that suspect in the area of Eagle Vista Drive, the bassist's wife allegedly emerged from her home next door armed with a gun. An LAPD spokesperson said that the woman, reportedly Jillian Lauren, refused multiple orders to drop the firearm before officers opened fire and struck her in the shoulder. She then retreated into her home.
Damn, she fell
so-
back into the house. That's funny.
Yeah. Police have not indicated whether she fired her gun, but yeah, she.
She would be dead if she fired that gun. I think well, she's white though. I don't know.
So, but she's caught, booked on attempted murder because she pulled out her gun.
What?
I wonder what happened. I want to know the story.
And hopefully more comes out. But like, I mean, if it might be drugs, I think it's safe to say she's got her hash pipe.
Yeah.
On a scale from
Damn
Vic
it.
to Mark, how did that land for you? Are you neutral like Evelyn? Are you crying like Mark? Or are you delusional like Vic and hoping that this won't be over very soon?
Well, I don't think you get because that hash pipe was a song by Weezer, and I did
I
that
know.
thing. So
I think we got it.
I don't
You're
know if you
getting a
guys-
neutral in the
I
chat.
think
Thank
that'd
you,
be
Third Eye
funny,
Portal.
actually. At first, I
I
didn't
don't know.
like it, and then I thought, okay, I'll give it to him.
You're gonna be in bed trying to fall asleep, and you're gonna be like, "Huh? Oh, okay, that was good."
Yeah,
You'll
I'll hit
giggle.
you later.
And get the giggles. Well, I think that's a good place to end for Pillow Talk, don't you think?
Yeah,
Should I take us out?
do it, Evelyn.
Take us out. Since you're the best dressed here today.
You guys, thanks for joining us and complimenting the fit. We are To Live and Talk in LA live every Wednesday, 7:30 on YouTube and Twitch. Or if you're catching us when we're streaming, we're live Thursday mornings. Thank you to Mark. Catch us on the gram or all your other socials, but mostly the gram. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us some ratings, and share us with your friends. We want a little community out here. We want this to grow bigger. So share us around, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Peace.
Now, that's a good one in the chat. They wanted to destroy her sweater.
I was about to use that and hope you didn't see it. I was gonna be like, "Did you hear what happened to Ariana Grande?" And then I was gonna say they destroyed her sweater, but you stole my moment.
Is that like a Weezer song or what's? I'm not understanding any of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to
To
destroy my sweater,
I don't
Pull
know.
this thread as
as
I
I
walk.
walk
I don't really listen to a
away.
whole lot of Weezer. To be honest with you guys.
Well, yeah.
I
Well,
like it.
Oh.
we might have been too good because like the copyrights might take down this episode now.
Are you freaking
Damn, dude.
DMCA?
I know. Shit. That was it. That was the moment.
Wait, so you're not big on Weezer?
Oh, I
Like,
know. Beverly Hills. Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
My name is Jonas. I remember that too. Okay. Yeah, all right. Weezer's all right. They have 14 million monthly listeners, so apparently they're pretty good.
They are pretty good, and they make some consistently good music.
They just kind of feel like burnouts. That's like their vibe, though, I guess. That's okay. They're Weezer.
Well, they went from like nerds, like 90s nerds, into like now they're like math teachers and married to women who have guns and will strap up against the cops.
That
So,
part's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
She's down AF.
That's
Hey,
funny.
Eagle Rock changes a bit, That's kind of crazy.
Dude, that kind of isolation will change someone.
What's it got to do with Ariana Grande?
Oh, I was just gonna segue in.
Oh, because
I was like, how can I get Mark? I was like, what can I do? And I thought that was it. You finally saw it?
Well, I saw half of it. We stopped. We got bored.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. That doesn't inspire confidence.
I rented it for 48 hours for like $6, and I was here with
And you
my girl
didn't
and my
even
buddy,
finish it?
and we were watching, and I paused it, and it was like an hour left, and we're like, "Fuck this, dude, bail," and we just
Damn.
stopped.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Here's another good one to chat. What's with these homies shooting my girl?
What's with these homies shooting my girl? I didn't catch it. I kept reading it and I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Now I get it. Why do they gotta front?
That's funny, dude. I mean, the whole
You guys know that the Boys in the Hood remake?
with Dynamite Hack, yeah.
Dude, I can play that thing every morning on my way to work and just feel like inspired. Do you know what we're talking about, Vic?
Dude, I don't know what anybody's been talking about since we went to Pillow Talk. I'm just nodding.
Do you know the song Boys in the Hood by E40?
No.
No, but Easy E.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
E40. Oh my God, here I go
Yeah,
again.
it's like E40? No. Yeah.
Easy E.
Yeah, okay. I know that.
Yeah. E40 and 85 degrees.
E40. I like
Dynamite.
E40. I just don't know.
Dynamite Hack.
Mm.
There's this group of white dudes that basically redid the song Boys in the Hood. And it just sounds funny. Like it's like an acoustic version. And it slaps.
I will say, look, I know that I'm always hating on stuff. I'm going to do it again. I don't like funny music. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like music that's just funny. How many times can we listen to this? It's like a scary movie. You're not going to get scared after the first time, you know? Is it like
Well,
No,
Weird
but
Al,
it's
like
good.
funny
It's like a
music?
cover. No, it's like a
Oh,
cover.
it's like actual music.
I
Yeah.
think what do you
Oh.
think, Mark?
It's a cover. No, it's a band doing a cover of Boys in the Hood.
Oh, that's cool then. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's not like A2M, I Got Bitches. That's Victor's is alluding to that song, which is the Vegas song.
No.
He's like Weird Al
That's an
Yankovic.
actual
Is that what you're
song
thinking?
too. That's the actual song. Yeah.
I just
They're right,
said that.
Pearl. There it is.
I love Weird Al, dude. Are you
I don't
serious?
understand it. I think it's for white people. I don't understand. It's like like white people carpool music. I don't understand. I just don't.
Dude, did you ever watch
he's
like
cool as a
trash
person.
YouTube?
I mean,
You know,
yeah. Like
Do
what?
you
Like
do-
bum fights or what do you mean?
Like shit that was like squirrels and the animated things that were like really stupid that were circulating in early YouTube internet history. Like if you saw those, would they piss you off or were you bought in?
K Fred loves Weird Al. You know what? You're just
Yeah, he
proving me
does.
right here, K Fred. So I don't know, dude. Oh, I just got it. Never mind. Anyways, I'm not mad. I think he's cool. I think he's funny. Like when I hear him talk in interviews or whatever,
Mhm.
I just don't understand why the music exists. Like who's listening to this more than once? I don't know.
I'm the target audience for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
should I
but-
give it a
100%.
try? Like, am I missing out on some bangers? Let's
No,
let's
because
look
if
at
it's not for you, it's not for you.
Eat
But,
It. is
dude,
one.
eat
Amish
it,
Paradise,
eat it.
White
The-
and Nerdy. Oh my God, White and Nerdy makes
Dude.
me want to kill myself.
The Avril Lavigne complicated one that was about pizza. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if I know that one.
It's like you know how and she goes, life's like this, and he goes, extra cheese, and I was like, I'm bought in immediately. I'm there.
You know what though? I'm just gonna call out this number because we're talking about it. Weird Al has 1.1 million monthly listeners, and I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm actually surprised by it because I
You
think
think
it's
that's too little?
terrible. I think it's very
Yeah.
little. Fucking Weezer has what? 14 million. 14 times more people listen to Weezer than Weird Al. Isn't that weird?
Well, you
think it's
can
okay.
only do. You can
I
only
think it's
do.
good. It's actually, that tells me something's right in the world because
Oh, like that's not that
what
bad.
the
I think
fuck?
1 million was hype for me.
Well, the thing is with Weird Al, you're not thinking like, I'm driving through PCH right now. It's time for me to put on Weird Al Yankovic. Like, what happens is you're sitting down at work and you're just having random thoughts, and someone blurts out, "Have you guys ever heard Eat It?" And then you play it.
Yeah,
And then,
100%.
and then Evelyn's
Yeah.
gonna say, "What about the one with Avril Lavigne and pizza?" I'm like, I
And then
haven't
they're
heard
like,
that.
I've
You gotta
never
play
heard, and
that.
then you play that. That's
Yeah.
what happens. It's
That's
like did you guys ever see the like, come on, Charlie, let's go to Candy Mountain? Do you know what I'm talking about? This is what I meant about shit YouTube because this just
Yeah.
came across my. It's like animated unicorns, and then like they go into this like hole in Candy Mountain,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
motherfucker like ends up getting knocked
Mm,
out, and they stole his spleen.
yeah.
Like it's the dumbest. Like,
I don't know.
but I don't think it. I think you're not the target audience, Vic. I think you're
No.
not one of the million.
I'm definitely not. I'm just surprised because there's a lot of white people in the world and there's only 1.14 million on here. So I don't
He's
really
old
know.
now,
My
though.
data
He's kind
doesn't
of
add up.
outdated.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like now it's just like just to show people, just to put them through this. You'll play a song like, "Hell, have you heard this thing?" No. Ah, dude, sit down. I'm about to piss you off. Let me play this, or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna get off my hater parade for Weird Al. I'm happy for everybody that likes him. K Fred loves him, and K Fred's fucking cool. So maybe I should give him another chance. We'll see.
K Fred be knowing, Doug.
He does.
You know shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, in Ren Fair, did you do the where some chick pours booze down your throat and talk shit to you?
No.
I missed that too. That was the one that Javi wanted me to do.
I mean, knows
And
all the spots. You probably got to wait in a long line for that, though.
I know.
I bet.
I think I just didn't have the stamina this time. Last time, I was a single man. I was looking for a fair maiden. I was fucking out there, bro. Staying in strong. This time, I was like, I'm happy already. I don't need anything. I just got tired real fast. I didn't have the drive.
I
Like I
just
did last
imagine you being like one of the dudes from that movie Role Models. Is that the one that I'm looking for? Yeah. Role Models with Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott.
That
And then
movie's
they go
funny.
LARPing with the guy that plays McLovin in Superbad, Christopher. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Mintz Place? I don't know. But that's what I envision. I imagine you like just literally LARPing with your
Did
homies
you
in
see
a
the
park.
pictures? Did you see any of the pictures from...
Only the one
Did
you
we send
sent.
Which ones did I send? I don't even know what I sent you.
You sent the one with you know who.
Oh, yeah.
And then the anime version of that, which you
That
weren't
one was pretty
too
good.
fond of.
Yeah, we had a good time. Next time you should come with us. It was a good time.
I'm down, dude. I'm
Um,
sad I missed it. I am.
I'm gonna just flash a pic of me looking cool. Oh, this is the wrong browser. I messed it up. What can you do?
Well, that's why Evelyn, we got to push you for Anime Expo.
Yeah.
But you also want Horror Nights out of me.
I'll cover your Anime Expo ticket. You get down here.
When is this?
There it
It's in
is.
the summer. I think it's like 4th of July weekend or something.
June.
It's
Oh,
usually it
Jesus.
hovers around that.
Yes.
Horror
Okay.
Nights is a must. Horror Nights we have to do front of the line pass. But I will
There you go.
your Anime Expo if you want
Okay,
to do it.
July 3 to 6. Which day are we doing?
I mean, we can kind of figure that out, but
Okay,
Let's put it
I
in
won't
the
say no.
Discord.
I won't
Yeah.
say no. We're on Discord, you guys. Not open to you guys yet,
No,
but
it's just us. You guys can't come. But
I'm just trying something
maybe
new.
one day. Thanks, Third Eye Portal. Yourself a
do
cool
people
day.
I'm old, so we would create a Discord channel and people would come chat with us there.
Yeah,
It's like a
people
chat
just-
for everybody in the chat, but when not just when we're on live.
They just like hang around and like talk about how cool or whatever it is, or just they just post memes and have their own like little world in there.
It's like when we get to the point where we're like Lady Gaga and we have monsters, like the monsters just want to talk to each other, and they want to talk about Lady
Yeah.
Gaga.
Yeah,
We're gonna have whatever the Tallulah version of that is. We don't know yet.
I have I'm in a handful of Discords, but they're usually about like a game or like some like topic, But yeah, you can make channels in there and people chat, and you have channels just for pictures or whatever, clips and stuff. It'd be pretty cool.
Our homies at League of Ridiculous Conversations have a Discord channel for the people, and
Bet.
Well, see,
Mhm.
the problem with me is like I'm old, so like when I get on apps, like I got on their channel, I'm like, oh, like there's a whole like full-fledged conversation, but there's not just one full-fledged conversation. There's multiple channels of it.
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot. And I'm like, damn, dude, like these people are dialed in, or people are just
Yeah,
like,
I think Lork was actually the reason that we even considered Discord. I was like, maybe we should. This is the iPhone to Android does not communicate, you guys. So we had to
Yeah.
try to figure out something that was least disruptive for my iPhone users because our chat kept splitting into two chats, or at least you guys are telling me that. Mine
Always
was
two
always one
chats.
chat. I don't know. It must be on your guys' end, but mine was always the
Discord's
one.
nice too because it's on your computer. So like you can drop stuff from the computer, like you can link things. Like there's a whole lot of functionality there you don't really get with iMessage. And my iMessage on my laptop is always it's fucked. Ever since I got hacked and had to re-sign in, do whatever, it just doesn't update anymore, and I don't know what's wrong with it. So we got to go with Discord. I sound like
Shout
an
out
idiot.
to Graphiture. We will have a
Yeah,
Discord for you guys one day. We will.
yeah, we're working on it. It's in the pipeline.
I just want a channel where everyone just talks about how cool I am.
There you go. You can read it. You just
Oh,
go back in there
no.
and flip through it and get all
They're
puffed up.
going in there and it's like, Mark's a bitch. Mark is wrong.
We'll have a channel for
Mark
that.
sucks. Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, it could
We'll
be.
workshop it.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah.
Right now, just leave us reviews on Apple Podcasts
Or wherever
Yeah,
you want.
true. Whatever. Something. Anything's good.
because we have 13 reviews now, but I want written reviews. We need the movement of
One
the
of those was
podcast.
me
And if
too,
you
and that doesn't count.
Wait, I think one of those might have been me
Yeah,
too.
I
Shit.
went in there and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I clicked the 5 stars. I didn't write anything, but I just did 5 stars.
okay,
So it's really like
this is what you
12.
do. This is what you do. Take your loved ones' phones, go open the Apple Podcast app, and leave us a 5-star review. They will never know that you did this. We
Yeah.
will know, and we will create a Discord channel, and we'll have it like if you take 3 of your friends' phones. This is why we need kids to listen to the show because they can take mommy and daddy's phones and do it there too.
Next time you're at a bar or a restaurant, everybody just leaves their phone on the table. Just pick it up. Just pick it up and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna just do something really quick."
Yeah. Let me
And
show you a
just do
cool.
it.
Let me show you a cool bar trick with this, and then yeah, find Apple Podcasts and open it up.
Yeah.
I think we can
I
make
mean,
that happen.
I think it'd be funny too. Like even if they catch you or they think it's weird, just go with it and they'll laugh by the end. You'll seem like that weird funny guy that
You know
everybody
what I'm
loves.
gonna do? I'm gonna start saying, let me put my number in your phone, and I'm
Ooh.
actually going to follow our
Put a fake
podcast
number.
and give it a 5-star rating.
Hmm. That car last week.
Yeah, what
Sure.
happened?
Um, I was going to the gym last week, and I parked outside. So the Guatemalan parked in the parking lot. I parked on the street, walked to the car, put the key in the ignition, turned the engine, and there was no fucking there's nothing there. There's no sounds, no like doohickeys. No, like the lights are on, the battery's on, new battery, new alternator because I fixed all that shit, right? But it's not doing anything. I was like, fuck, this sucks. I'm gonna be late to work. I'm gonna go ahead and just take Guatemalan's car to the gym, and I'll figure this out after. So I take the car to the gym. I'm a little late. Cool, whatever. I go back home. Maybe my car was starting out. Maybe it was too cold or something. It was weird one off. Doesn't start again. I said, great. Well, I don't think I'm going into work today because everything is fucked. It's too late now. So the AAA app, the AAA always pushes you to use the app, right? They're always like, "Yo, use the app for the fast response time." I've always
The app
called,
sucks.
and they always
Fuck the
tell
app.
me, oh, like, "Oh, in addition to calling, you can use the app." I'm like, I don't. I'm calling you on the phone now. Let's do this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try the app right now because I'm kind of pissed off and I just have my keys in the car and I'm listening to the radio. And I go into the app, I open it up, I hit, I need a tow. And here's the best part about this too. It's 1 block over from where I need to take it. And I was like, I was considering pushing my car by myself. And I was like, I don't know how I can do it. So I had to wait for a
Fuck
tow
that.
truck. Yeah, so I was like, all right, truck. I call for the tow truck and the follow-up question is, do you want someone to check your battery? And I was like, okay, yes or no. I said, sure, why not? Hit yes. They say your tow truck will be there in an hour. And I said, cool, whatever, I'll figure it out. I'm just down the street. The guy comes, it's not a pickup. It's not a tow truck. It's a pickup truck. And he's like, "Hey, I'm here to check your battery." I'm like, "No, I need a tow truck, dude." He's like, "Well, it says a battery. Like, let's see what I can do." And he starts like thinking around it. He's like, "Well, do you need a battery?" I'm like, "It's a new battery." Ran as a test. He's like, "Well, battery's good, man. You're right. So I gotta go." And I was like, "So you can't like nudge this with the back, like with my car? Like, let's fucking figure this out." He's like,
No, don't let
"You
him
gotta,
nudge your car. No,
you
no.
gotta, well, you gotta call a tow truck." And I was
Yeah.
like, "So another." This is when I said I have to call out of work. So I
Damn.
called a tow truck. And they're like, "We'll be there in an hour and 20 minutes." And I was like, "Great." So the guy comes from the fucking valley, dude, like deep valley, like off to 101. He's like, "I'll be there in like 30 minutes." And I was like, "Great, because you're driving me 1 block away." And he was all pissed off about it too. I'm like, "All right, cool." So I take my car into the shop and they're like, "Oh, I think it's a starter. We'll go ahead and replace it." And I was like, "Okay, cool." I'm just like waiting for it. A whole day goes by and they're like, "That's not the starter." So they had to keep my car in a shop the other day. So I had to take the bus to work the next day.
So it wasn't your starter.
No, it was like it was I already forgot what it was. It was something really obscure that started the car. But it wasn't the starter. And
Damn.
this is where I wanted to ask you guys because I don't know if I made the right call here. I think I did, but where I get on the bus coming from work to go
Bad
home.
call. No bus, dude.
Dude, it's $1.75. Bus is like I'm a man to people. I get on the bus and I sit down and like there's like 2 black chicks are in front of me. There's like an older person. It's the first bus stop, so it's always the best place to go because it's like, pretty empty. I sit down and like the 2 black girls are in the back of the bus. Not a racist joke that literally
Oh,
happened.
careful, dude.
And
I'm literally like, what's next? I'm
I sit-
waiting.
I sit down, and then as I look down, like to my left where the window is, because I took a window seat, it had something like talking shit, and it had the N word right there, hard R,
Nazi?
tagged on the thing. No,
Oh.
no, not Nazi R. It was the other N word with it was the hard R, and I was like, I don't think I can sit under this thing. Like,
That's bad juju, dude.
I'm taking
I-
a picture, dude. LA culture.
Did I make the right move by getting up and moving my seat?
100%.
I would take a picture.
Yeah.
Caption: I'm that. That's the caption, dude. Oh, it's an R. Never mind. It's bad.
Yeah,
Nah,
no, it-
move. Just kidding.
No, it
I'm
Nah,
trying to make
I'm,
it
wasn't
work.
I'm
the
moving.
affection.
There's no
Yeah.
improv in there. Yeah.
Yes, and to being more racist. Now I was like, I don't know, man. And then later in the bus ride, like this dude just started rapping, and he like normally my like actually like it's these 2 times are the craziest times of my bus rides because most of the bus rides are actually kind of like low key and chill, like no one says a word. This dude, while Victor scratches his pussy,
Look at this cute story.
just was rapping about bitches and hoes and fucking them for about 30 minutes straight, nonstop.
You took a 30-minute bus ride?
Dude, that sounds terrible.
Well, it's traffic.
I hate the bus.
Dude. No way.
Fuck the bus.
Can't
dude.
catch me, dude. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I'd pay for the privacy of a direct route.
I would just cancel the day, dude. Say I'm not taking the bus. I'm not taking an Uber either. I'm calling out. I'm just gonna go home. Play some games.
That's why
dude.
he's the real Angelino, though, you know?
That's true. He's like, oh, I'll just take local. I'm like, what the
See, I
fuck,
can
dude?
compliment you sometimes.
Yeah, good job.
Bus is kind of chill, dude. Like honestly, it's $1.75. It gets you across the town. That's money, dude.
And you get to meet people and read the stuff on
No,
the road.
nope. It just
to
makes me
read
think
the
of all
signs.
the shitty bus rides I had to take to and from school when I was younger. And it's, nah, dude, pass. I'll pass on public transport. If it was better, sure, but that's LA, baby.
I really wish like LA would commit to better public transportation.
I just don't know how they would sustain something like that at this point. Like, it's too late. Our city is built.
No,
Where are you
no,
going to put it?
inflexible.
I don't know. I mean, New York does it. How does New
Blow
York
up
do
one
it?
of these fucking parking lots. Put a train there. You know? Nah, but come on, you can't bump it like that. It's like boom, boom, just bang on the mic. Come on, dude. There's space. You know? Okay, you gotta go. Now she stepped on my keyboard. You gotta go.
Yeah, dude. Gotta go 100%.
You know what? She was looking at me cute, and I said okay, but no. I don't know. We'll see. They have a plan for public transport, so But by the way, I don't mean to end it on a weird note, but I kind of have to go, y'all. So
I'm hungies. So
yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty. We're at an
Somebody
hour and
hungies.
40 here, so I think I gotta bounce.
All right, pillow
But
talk peeps.
yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Love y'all.